talking to a gentleman over the weekend, and he asked if I would ever do like a tutorial video. Never done one. I just kind of take you guys along fishing with me. Tonight I'm going to do like an instructional video. So right now, let me slow down. Right now we are pulling up to this laydown right here. So right here is a laydown. We're going to throw a Texas rig into it. I'll show you how I kind of work it, I guess. I don't know really how else I would do an instructional video. Sorry, the sun is always directly behind me because that's the way the wind is pushing me, unfortunately. At least at this laydown. Maybe at the next one will be a little bit more beneficial. So I got 5 rods behind me. The one I'm going to choose is a 1/4 ounce weedless Texas rig. Just any kind of creature bait. This just happens to be the one that was on there. I'm going to start by throwing it right in the heart of that thing. See if there's anything sitting in the middle. You want to let it sink down and just hop it until you feel the structure. Let it sink down, hop it past the structure. Just keep hopping it along like it's a bug. If something's there, you're going to feel it. But as of right now, nothing was there. So now I'll move the cast about 3 or 4 feet to the right or left, usually towards the deeper part of the structure. Do the same thing as I work it back out. My hook may have been just exposed a little bit there because I think I'm hanging up on the tree a little bit too much. Not at all, actually. Sometimes you'll see me open the bail back up. How you doing? Sometimes you'll see me open the bail back up so I can let it sink back down to where it was. I knew that hook was coming exposed a little bit. Just picked up a little bit of the tree bark. I like to keep my hook totally buried in that bobber stop right there. Keeps that weight pinned against, so I can slide through the structure nice and easily. Make it look way more natural. What is my PB? In Rhode Island, I think it's a little over 8 pounds. Our fish, unfortunately, don't get very big because of our seasons. So an 8-pounder here is a giant. Alright, so I pitched into this tree 5, 6 times. Haven't gotten a bite, so I'm going to move on. I know this lake pretty well. That's why I thought I'd do this video here. 2-kilogram carp. I did just get I thought you were talking PB largemouth because that's what I'm fishing for. My PB carp is 20 pounds, 4 ounces. I don't know what that is in kilograms. I do pounds. And I'm a kayak fisherman. I fish for largemouth bass and we measure them on a board. tonight I figured I'd do a tutorial video because I was asked to. So now as I'm going to my next laydown, I'm going to pitch this all across this shoreline. See if we can't find one. This bait's been working pretty well for me lately. Oh, just got hit. So I've noticed if you're not right up top of these bites, you won't get them. You kind of want to work this bait like a jerk bait. It's very hard for me to do when I'm sitting down and not smash the rod into the foam. But we got fish jumping right out of the water over here after bugs. So this might be a good bait to be throwing right now. The wind is basically taking us right down to where we want to be. And we got a paddle boarder and a kayaker coming up the lake to us. Hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm fishing, so that always means I'm doing good. There is a small bush in the water right here, and I'm going to throw this next to it. I don't really want to get it stuck in it, but nothing there. I hope it's not going to be a tough bite night and you guys get bored. It is a tutorial video, so we'll see. Might teach myself something. Right now there's a lot of overhanging trees, and there's a grass line pretty much right in front of the trees. What I'm trying to do is get this bait up under the trees and past the grass line. That's where they'll be sitting. That one bumped it. Little guy. Well, we've come up to our next laydown, so I'll turn the camera around and show you guys this one. So there's the next tree in the water. Lay down, however you want to. Wood structure, however you want to call it. I'm going to anchor down right about here, and I'm going to pitch right here first, and then right there. Let's see what happens. Hopefully the wind doesn't turn us completely around, because that's what it feels like it's going to do. You can't see it. I'll take these off. First pitch was perfect. Not feeling nothing except a tree. We got ourselves a tree pounder. The line was like moving to the wrong way. I'm like, what the hell is it? It's a tree. It's great. Love catching trees on a live video. The guy in the kayak over there got a kick out of it. Alright, let's find something with fins. that feel so tight? Fishing for largemouth bass. I'm not really liking this bait, so we're going to switch over to a cross style bait. This is the next one that I'm coming up to. That's what I have my best luck with. I've really been liking these Crush City baits. I don't know why. They just seem to they're really slender. They can get into regional places. Come out way easier. Rig this thing up real quick and we'll get back in there. See if it was the bait and not just the spot. In my opinion, that's where they should be right now. This wind is blowing them right in there. And it's that perfect time of year for them to be set up right here. They're just not in there. Take one more cast in there and move on to the next one. Thump. So what you're feeling for when you're flipping this Texas rig into structure is a little thump. Just feel a little ding. Largemouth bass are pretty cool. That big old mouth of theirs is like a giant vacuum. They swim up to the bait and they just open their mouth. It sucks the bait right in. That's the little thump that you feel. As soon as you feel that thump, hit the elevator button. And what I mean by that is set the hook. It's definitely that time of year. I'm not sure what makes the little egg sacs on the end of the branches, but every time those little egg sacs show up, I catch the big ones out of these trees. They just showed up. I'd show you this next lay down, but it's pretty much like 98% in the water. You can't really see it. You just gotta know that it's here. And know that it's way bigger than what you can actually see. I do have a video on my channel of this particular laydown. And I end up hooking, I don't know, 6.5 pound bass. And I get her stuck in the tree branch. But I end up landing her. And I'm so excited because I should have never landed that fish. Maybe they're just not in the structure yet. I don't know. I'm putting it right in the right holes. That's what she said, right? I didn't even feel my bait. Normally when you don't feel your bait, you want to reel down on it. Make sure the fish isn't swimming towards you. Oh, this is going to be bad. I just casted my line up over a tree branch. One guy told me once that you don't worry about that until after you catch the fish. 100% correct. Deal with it after you set the hook. Alright. Nothing in there wants to chew on the Texas rig. I'll throw the prickly pear in there, and then we're going to move on. I think we're going to stay with the prickly pear for a little bit and see what happens. So I can cover more water with it. The next laydown is on the other side of the lake. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing with my reel. It's not working the bait, it's just picking up the slack because I'm twitching the rod. The lake that I'm fishing is kind of a river channel, runs right through the middle of it, so it's part of a river system. And in that channel there's a very defined grass line. That's where I just threw this bait, just to see if there was anything there. Don't have my graph with me tonight. I just popped into the water right after work. Wife and kids had something to do, so I figured I'd make that tutorial video that the guy was asking about. And instead of just taking you guys out fishing, explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So now I just pulled my anchor up, and I'm going to leave this laydown alone and just work down the bank with this prickly pear. Try to get it up under those overhangs. I usually seem to have pretty good luck doing it. I want to get it hung up in that tree. So the way I've got this thing rigged up, it has about the same sink rate as a wacky rig. And I usually forget to let it sink before I start working it. Normally as I'm fishing, I'm paying attention to two different things. One, exactly how I'm working my bait. Two, where my next cast is going to be. I know you guys watch a lot of fishing videos. Most of you that are watching my channel watch fishing videos. And a lot of times, we're just showing you the highlights of our day. We make 1,000 casts to catch those fish. I don't care who you are. You can be the best in the world. You're not just going to go out and make 2 casts and catch every fish in the lake. So I'm always looking for that next opportunity. But yet, 98% of my focus is right on what I'm doing. If you guys like this video, comment that you like it. If you like the tutorial stuff, or if you like the highlights, let me know. I like to base my channel around what you guys like. And hit that subscribe button while you're here. I'm going to do a nice big giveaway when I hit 1,000. This thing right now, I don't think. I'm gonna have to start ripping around the chatterbait pretty soon. is going to be brutal out here. I wasn't really planning on the wind. Did not take that into consideration. Where's everybody from? I just missed the fish. I like it when somebody comments and they tell me they're from like Alabama or Texas. A couple of my favorite places to fish. Oh, I'm about to find out how really weedless this prickly pear is. So far it's been pretty good to me. But there's a bunch of pads right here, and I'm going to throw it right in there. I know. Wind keeps changing direction. That's not good. Sorry about the sunlight. The wind's blowing me all over the place. FishingwithToby. What's going on, man? I do like me some Florida stuff. But I gotta admit, the last time I was in Florida, I almost got eaten by an alligator. Didn't like that very much. Nobody warned me that it was alligator breeding season. And I happened to get into the middle of a couple of them that wanted to, you know, and I was in the way. Yeah, I don't like dealing with them. I just edited a video earlier today of the only thing that I have close, which is an alligator snapping turtle. I end up snagging them damn things, or I catch them on my frog, or I catch them on a chatterbait all the time. At least 2 or 3 a year. But this one, I ended up snagging too close to his head. And I had to deal with his mouth. I didn't really like that. They'll take your fingers off quick. Trying to keep that sunlight out of you guys' eyes. Mr. Josh, what's going on, buddy? I met a guy this weekend that asked me to do a live tutorial video. So I came out here to stump after work. Figured I'd flip the trees because it's the perfect time of year to do it. And I ain't finding squat. Yeah, I saw Dink the Duck at work with you today. I apologize about that sunlight. It's gonna be in your face for a minute. There's one spot I want to get to up here that I can turn the boat around. Oh, just missed one. Face the other way. I think that was a pickerel. That was the first time anything ever pulled my bait off of the keeper. That's never happened. There are plenty of pickerel in here. Dink was making sure everybody was safe today. It's hard to explain to people that what we do as anglers is not just go out there, cast, and reel in fish. We're out here doing this. And it's nice to actually have somebody in that's commenting that I can actually conversate with, because it makes for a little bit better video. Thanks, Josh. I'm going to see if I can get blown around by the wind over here. And turn this bad boat around. That's going to get bad for me real quick, I think. Hopefully we'll catch a good. Call? What am I supposed to say to that? What am I calling? I'm supposed to call the fish. Here, fishy, fishy. Come here, fishy, fishy. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I wish that were. You'd see me doing that all the time. Thought that was a fish, but it was grass. Whoops. I parachuted that one. Found more grass too. Alright, I think we're gonna go to that other lay down now. This may be a pretty quick video because the wind is picking up pretty good. And that doesn't make for a good trip. Yay, now we get to pedal across the lake. Now the sun's in my face, not you guys' face. I don't know how I'm going to hold myself in front of the next tree. It's going to be in front of me, and the wind is blowing in my face. It's not going to be fun. And there's also a bridge I want to fish too, but that's a quarter of a mile that way. Probably going to end up fishing that on my own. I've been on here for almost a half hour now. Definitely reach down and hit that subscribe button for me. Doesn't cost you guys anything. You can turn the notifications off if you want, or leave them on. I do a lot of these live videos lately. I just got finished editing a short video that I'll probably put out tomorrow morning. And I just put out a tournament video the other day. So, I'm trying to put out a ton of content for you. I think I'm going to continue to do so all year because I'm having fun with it. Oh, we just ran into some grass. I can feel it on the motor. Good. Yep. Yuck ass. It's that nasty brown grass, dude. Ain't no fish living in that. We gotta find the green stuff. They don't like that brown stuff. Ain't got no oxygen. I really gotta put an anchor on the front of this kayak. So I'm not gonna be able to hit this thing this way. That's the way I really want to hit it from. You guys might end up with the sun in your face again. Sorry. Won't be too bad though. Kinda in the shade over here. Kinda. Probably by the time the wind spins me all around. Lay down, it's right there. Alright, let the boat settle. Let the wind do what it wants to do with us. Take these off so I can see where I'm aiming. Well, that didn't work out. We played pinball between a couple of branches. That never really works. Try that again. Something had it. I have no idea what it was. But it just grabbed the tails and was swimming away. Alright, now we made it into the heart of the street. Uh-oh, what's that? We might have just snagged the tree. Nope, we got out. And now the wind's facing me the wrong way. The tree's over there. Not doing nice things with my line either. Like wrapping my line around all the little branches when I make the cast. Just not helping out. There ain't no fish in this tree. Next tree is going to be pretty tough to fish too. Can't believe I just skipped that far under that tree. Feel the tree the whole way out. I don't understand wind. The wind is blowing that way, but my boat is slowly turning into the wind. Like, I hate wind. I think every kayak angler in the world hates wind. I know this one does. Alright, we'll try something different. I think I'm going to shut this video off though, because at least I taught you how to flip a tree. Just didn't catch a fish because there's none in there. Have a good night. See you guys later.